All right, welcome back to the greatest show on the planet. This is Tony Stevens. I'll be your GM, your narrator, and your humble moderator for this game. This is Saturday Night Gaming presents Hands of Greed. When last we left off, the team had managed to do some rather crazy things to Earth and then bamfed and got all the way to another planet, Doglotha, and are currently trying to start trouble there too. Hopefully nobody sneezes again. Everybody took their allergy medication this week, but I'll go ahead and let my cast and crew introduce themselves one by one. Go ahead and give me your name, your character's name, and just a little bit about what's going on with you right now.
My name is Jessica. I'm playing Inholesha, and she is currently meditating on the nature of the forest rune. Ha! See what I did there?
Ha. All right.
I'm Ronnie. I'll be portraying Mr. Smiles. He's currently in the forest, just being one with the shadows, all Mortal Kombat 2 style, like smoke.
Nice.
He's peeping behind the tree, just going,
A little noob action.
I am Quinn. I will be playing Al, everyone's favorite 20-something-year-old NFT character. That is a fact both true about my character and myself. And he is also meditating.
All right.
I am Chrissy, playing the character Red. She is just polishing the gold that she just chipped off that chariot
That's
from
right,
the
I
last
forgot.
game. So she's doing all that right now.
Oh, you should let Casey know that her character was in this game and that she took gold off of her chariot. Just let her know that, please.
Will do.
All right.
My name is John, and my character is Fedora 2. He is currently meditating on his magic ability, and he realized that he has none. But because he became enlightened on the fact that he has no magic, his intelligence increased a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works. I like that.
I like how you did that.
It's more like processing on information that he knows about magic.
Oh, and because his intelligence increased a little bit, he was able to come up with a better, more efficient algorithm for his mechanisms, making him slightly stronger.
Wow. Well, he's had a good day.
Yeah, he also
I like
has
that for
Fedora.
him. All right, so everybody got to the forest at the base of the mountain where you had seen. You all introduced yourselves. Some of you, more subtly than others, introduced yourselves to the Union of Might on Fort Ecclesia. But now you're at the base of the mountain. You've entered the forest. You realized quickly upon getting in there that the sun was setting, and this is a rather big forest that you have to trek through in order to find your next location to destroy or steal stuff from. So upon sleeping, you're now waking up to the day, and as we start that, go ahead and give me a willpower roll, Al.
Double checking my math.
All right. And are you raising it at all or keeping it the same?
Yeah, I'll keep it where it is.
Okay.
$29.
Awesome. Everybody else give me, well, except for you, John. Everybody else give a willpower roll. Benchmark 20.
willpower is wisdom, right?
Correct.
That's going to be an 8, fella.
8?
Wait, no. Yeah, 8. Altogether.
30.
28.
It's not a critical fail, though, was it?
Critical
What
fail?
was the roll you actually got?
Yeah, that's a critical fail.
I'm going to give you red.
Yes.
Red for Ronnie. I got 28.
Okay, cool.
Do I get a
What was
chip
your-
for critically
30?
failing the
30.
catch?
Awesome. Wow. You succeeded
Your
exceptionally.
dexterity is also very low.
It's low right now.
Feel like that should give you some sort of a buff on the next willpower check or something, but I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. I didn't think anybody would succeed that well. So
You feel extra wise.
You feel really good about you're really willful.
Yes.
All right, so good for you. Okay, so like I said, everybody has awakened in the forest now, and you're trying to find your way to the Celestial Catacombs. I have opened the forum to the role play.
I'm gonna cast my Wisdom of the Ancients.
Okay. What you got?
$23.
23? All right. Are you trying to... That's a boost.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am creeping up on Al, and I stand beside him.
That's creepy.
I want you to roll Dex and see if he knows.
I mean, I was going to make my presence known.
I think it'd be cool
Here's
if you
the thing.
didn't know,
Hey, buddy.
but either way, it's fine. I mean, if that's your whole move, you might as well roll for something, right?
Let's see. It's going to be a 20.
Do you want to roll against it to see if you see him?
Sure. Perception, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 27.
He knows you're there. You are
smiles.
not as much a ninja as
It's
he
like,
is.
well,
You missed that twig right there.
well. So tell me, who do you serve? I notice the
Like a god?
shininess around you.
Shiny. Oh, that.
Yes, that.
Why should I tell you? What's in it for me?
What's in it for you? Something tells me that I'm drawn. My essence is drawn to that essence. If that makes any sense.
That would be true.
The one that I serve is related to yours.
Her name would be Nita. Yours? Since we're talking about our little pets.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on.
Out of character. What was that name again?
Of who?
The Leptini.
Bagarundi.
Bagarundi. Her name is Bagarundi.
Don't think she's mentioned that before. Old age.
What can you say?
Let's keep it secret.
Keep it safe.
Of course.
I guess that'll be it for my action.
No, you're good to go for your
Okay.
action, whatever you want to use. You were just rolling against him for funsies, so
I'm gonna see if I can pick up on any kind of like path.
that sounds good. 25 just for perception check.
32.
All right, what'd you get?
25.
25? Okay, so you're trying to find a path, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so you would definitely see that there is kind of like dug into the dirt, a walk path. Not something that somebody intentionally put there, but over the years, people walking back and forth through this area, you can tell where the grass is laid down, the dirt is more barren. It is a path for you to follow. Lesha, you would know. You would know that the lay of the land, basically, there's nothing here in the woods that poses you a threat.
It's a faraway distance. I don't know.
Yeah, so nothing in these woods outside of the catacombs poses a threat to you.
So the woods are the catacombs?
The woods are not the catacombs.
Okay.
All right, Red. They know where they're going now, so I mean, I'm sure y'all are just walking along to get to the...
I'm done polishing my gold, by the way. I'm just following along with them.
Okay. And 4-2, just giving you a chance in case you want to do anything crazy before I start telling you what's going on.
All right. My head starts spinning.
Oh, gosh. Like, actually spinning?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, it can.
Yeah, I can.
Why's your head spinning?
He's giving me an opportunity to do something crazy.
It almost feels like a disco ball, like the light is glistening off of his mirror face as it's spinning around, and you're not blinded. You're fine.
No,
but maybe do it a little disco duck. I don't know.
Rave in the forest.
Yeah. Rave in a forest. All right. Always bring 4-2 when you go places. Okay, so as you walk through the dark forest, though, I think somebody here especially gets excited because they see that there's a large rock natural structure, but the opening to the cave is blocked off by pure gold gates. Like wrought iron gates, like the slats and everything, but pure gold.
How do you know they're pure gold?
Because I've told you.
Gate in your pocket?
Dang it.
That would be hilarious.
You have to submerge them.
I would pay to see you try.
That would be very interesting to do, but I feel like I have to take a piece of it. I don't know if I could take the whole thing.
Maybe this is your test. True heroes and whatnot. But, don't let me stop you.
I wonder if there's like some way we can... So what's exactly...
There's a lock.
I'm
Is
listening.
there anything special about this gate that, other than it being gold, what are some of the attributes aside from that? Like,
Okay, so you do notice that there are pure gold gates that are barring your way into the caverns. They have pretty etchings on them and stuff. Doesn't seem like there's anything necessarily locking them. They seem decorative.
Look for a special phrase.
you said there were etchings?
Yeah, just like Celtic knots or whatever else you want to kind of, for flavor sake.
Can I roll to see like what those etchings might say and trying to interpret what they mean?
You could, if you wanted to. I wouldn't stop you.
How tall are they?
They're as tall as the cavern entry. They are 20 feet tall.
What? That's insane.
You can. They meet with the top though. They
got you.
block the entry.
Oh, wow. 15, 18, got 36.
The etchings, as you translate them, I don't know how you knew this language, but somehow you did. You may have seen this in some book some other time or something, but the etchings upon them basically just say the catacombs of the Celestials. For those who are at peace with themselves and nature, you are free to enter.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to chisel off that part right there.
Like a prank, right? It's like a prank, right?
I figure that's a piece of history, and I'm going to take or at least a piece that's very significant. So I'm going to want to take or at least part of those etchings off.
Not even going to make you roll for it. It's gold. You know how to work it. Yeah. You have chiseled out an entire bar. It's yours.
Awesome.
It didn't seem to hurt you, stop you. No magical spells, no locks, no nothing. So that's where you are.
Well, I guess that means it's safe to enter. I mean, you didn't get
Dude.
electrocuted or thrown back.
Does the gate still have a lock? Because we should probably unlock it.
No, it doesn't. It does not seem locked at all. No master lock, no chains.
Well, if she's able to chisel a piece off of it, it can't be that hard to get into.
Yeah.
Somebody strong.
I could get in.
You want to?
I want to for to.
Okay.
Yeah.
You walk up, you grab a hold of the bar, you open the gate.
Success.
That's it.
I tip my hat. At
Not
everyone
locked.
when I do that, and then walk through.
Impressive.
Good job, Fortu.
Tip of the hat.
Did I really impress people?
Yeah, I'm impressed.
I don't know.
That's part of my.
How
That's
big
part of my
are
thing is to impress
The bars?
No, it's. You said. I was thinking it's solid iron for some reason.
No,
Or
they're
solid
like
gold.
wrought iron gate, like
Okay.
slats, like poles, bars. So she just chiseled out an entire bar and then took
Okay.
it.
I was thinking if it's
So you could see through it.
Gold is pretty heavy, so I would imagine it would take some kind of force to
Yeah, well, he's a robot. I think. he's
Yeah.
got it.
So
pretty
He
impressive.
opened it.
Yeah, y'all can enter the main room now. Entry room to the catacombs of the Celestials. All right, and it's rather dark in here, so doesn't seem to be any natural light or electricity running through this
You
cavern.
said it was a cavern.
You have fire, right? What was that fire? Do you mind lighting the way? If you ask nicely. Pretty please.
Sure. Alright, I'm gonna just light my hands on fire. Is there a difficulty? Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, at this point, you're parahuman fire and something else. I think that you can light your hands on fire without killing anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You're not intending to do anything crazy. Just light the room. That's fine. Consider it a passive effect for you. You can light the way. As you light the room, you notice that there are etched images on both sides of a large circular room. Depending on which side of the room you'd like to go to look at the images, will dictate what I tell you about them. So there's a right side of the room and a left side of the room.
I'm going to the left.
Well,
You're going to the
technically,
left?
There's a circle, right? Technically.
It is a circle. All right, so 4-2, as you go to the left, the pictures on the left side of the room actually depict an individual that is guiding a group of people. So little stick figure cave kind of etchings or whatever, but you see one little guy and all these other guys following him. And you see that in each image, they seem to build a house, and then a city, and then a kingdom. And that's what seems to be going on the left side of the room. This person leading these people to build homes and safety.
Oh, cool.
So does this mean we have to stay here and build a home?
As soon as you get to the end of those images, you would notice that there is a
I
door
know the first thing about construction.
next to a door.
I know how to burn
So there's
things, but
two
I don't
doors.
know
There are
how
two
to
doors.
build.
Are they differentiated in any way other than being?
There is an image etched onto the door that you've come to at the end of these people building a city or whatever. You would notice that the doorway on the left depicts an image of an individual surrounded by others holding hands like kumbaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I vocalize "Kumbaya"?
You can. That's not
You
copyrighted.
guys hear me say "Kumbaya"?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Kumbaya.
Oh, I thought you were going to sing it.
What
Well, that,
did
that
you
might be
call
copyrighted.
me?
No. I was not speaking to you directly.
What did you call me?
I did not call you anything.
Cumberbund. He called you Cumberbund.
I'm gonna step back.
Are you wearing a cummerbund? Is that part of your three-piece suit?
Huh? Oh, no.
No, I just say "Kumbaya" to myself.
Yeah.
And then this guy over here is like, "What'd you call me?" It's like, calm down.
Talking like Tom Thumb. For
Yeah,
real.
take that chip off your
Jeez.
shoulder. We're all friends here. Take my hand. Let me inject you.
All right.
There's a chip on my shoulder.
So now that's the left side of the room.
Lukewarm ranch.
I'll go to the right side of the room.
Okay, so on the right side of the room, you follow those pictures. The pictures on the right side actually depict a group of people traveling in mass. Each of them seems to be gaining wealth for themselves. And you finally come to the doorway on the right side that actually depicts several people with their own individual wealth, bags of gold and riches, personal wealth.
I'm going to tell her about the golden riches on the wall.
Okay. And of course that door, so the door on the left is the Kumbaya door, and the door on the right looks like bags of wealth. And there's nothing else in this room other than etched images and 2 doors with etched images.
Should we split up into 2 parties to kind of like see what's what in each of these doors?
Normally I would agree with that, but if I remember correctly, Magni did say this would be a test.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to me the path to self-enrichment with, monetary gain not really be what the heroes would go for. It would be unity. But, that's just my opinion.
Can she just open the door and peek in from standing in the doorway and look in?
I open the door.
Which one?
The door.
Kumbaya door or the gold
The
door?
riches door. But we're
Gold door is
talking.
shiny.
You want the shiny door.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you push the door open. You walk on in. Got
Walk
no
on in and
qualms
see
with
what's in
anything.
there.
Okay. So
I'm saying
as you
outside the room. Hey, what's in there?
as you walk in, you've got your hands lit up and everything, and you can see something glistening in the shadows just in front of you. And the closer you get, the more it seems to glisten, and the closer you get, the more you start to hear it.
Someone's sleeping.
Aww. Who's the adorable little murder ball in the corner?
Grr. It doesn't really say anything to you, but it knows you're there now. So if you want to, you obviously saw it was there. You heard it snarling. You can roll either to brace up to it or escape it.
I'll brace up to it. And I'm also going to tell them, by the way, there's a murder ball in here.
A murder ball.
A murder ball. A furry
Not like a murder
ball.
It looks like the critters when they get all together.
I guess so.
Okay, so let me get to my page here, and then I will tell
I
you.
will not let you get to your page.
Okay,
I'll
you
let
are
you.
facing a formidable foe. Your benchmark will be 35.
Ooh, okay. That's going to be a 32. Wait, hold on. $34, and because my guy is all about style, I'll give you this to add.
Add 2 to it.
Yeah.
Just toss it up. All right. So you manage to brace up to it as it runs forward very quickly, this big furry ball of death and teeth.
Mm-hmm.
You grab onto the teeth with like one tooth in each hand that you're like bracing him from like actually eating you with. So you manage to actually take this in this moment. You don't take any damage, but you are caught in this. Like, this is not something that you could just like yoink and then run out of the room. You're actively trying to hold him back.
I'm going to give him chin scritches.
All right, so give me a roll for your fire.
It's going to be a 31.
Okay, so you manage to take one hand away. You try to form your fire.
Oh,
do-
no, I was just trying to give him chin scritches, like literally.
Oh, you're literally trying. Are you rolling off charisma? Like trying to convince him to like you?
Yeah, which is not going to work. because I rolled a 7. So
What's that
6 is
added to your
13.
charisma? Okay, so that's a 13. That is an unlucky number, sir. He does not like you. He's definitely snapping back. So that was your turn. Anybody else? Everybody can hear
And
what's going on there. The
difficulty
barking, the biting, the growling. And you know that he's in there going, "Woo, murder ball," and chin scritches.
Is everything okay down there?
Well, it was until I angered it. Now it's trying to kill me.
Definitely wants to devour him.
I
and
think we
his
should
nice-
probably help him.
I mean, if you want to help, you can. If you don't, I'll understand.
I'll come down there.
Well,
Besides,
thank
there's
you.
riches in there, I'm sure.
I look
Okay.
around. Yes, there's riches down here.
I see so many shiny things. All right.
Shiny things in the corner. They're everywhere.
Well, I'm definitely coming.
All right, so you run in the room, you see him standing there holding onto this thing's teeth. It looks like a 20-foot circumference of a fur ball that's got like many feet underneath it, clawed talons, and these big teeth. It's mostly mouth that he's holding back with his hands, his flaming bare hands.
I'm feeling like if I can whip around one of his teeth and try to rip it out.
Okay, so again, the benchmark is 35 on this thing.
I'm also going to use my... Well, actually, I won't use my electric charge. He's holding it up together, so...
So just regular whipping?
Just a regular whipping.
Whip it good. You use your skills down at the bottom. How much do you have in your whip?
I got 26.
26 total. Okay, so not quite 10 below. You whip at the tooth. You do not manage to wrap around it. It bites down and has a hold of your whip right now.
Well,
So you're just kind of like standing there like, oh man, that might not have been the best decision I ever made. But so right now he's indisposed because he's trying to hold the teeth back. She's indisposed because she doesn't want to let go of her really pretty whip.
I guess I'll go help. I'm going to stay out of range of it,
Okay.
and I'm going to use the Chaos Will to cast Gravity Well, single target on it.
Okay, so its benchmark is 35, so roll for that, and I hope you do well.
I'll give you a favor.
All right.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, that's better.
It's a 33.
Okay, so you succeed in casting the spell.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have an issue with that. However, Mr. Smiles is holding on to it. So that's part of the partial right there. The partial success will be that Mr. Wells is inside the gravity well.
Will the creature still take damage?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 7 points of damage.
Okay. Now, you're also stuck in the gravity well.
Okay.
One more thing. So it does have the slowed condition. I don't know how we work that for NPCs. It just gives them disadvantage on physical checks.
Yeah, I'll make him. He might not be able to do a full attack on his turn or something.
All right.
But basically, gravity well, you and the thing are like pulled up and then slammed. I mean, you want to narrate the effect?
Basically, it's Chaos Will comes up underneath it, and it's like an anchor point, just holds it in place. So unfortunately, because it didn't succeed fully, you're also just kind of like anchored in place, kind of.
Okay, so I'm still holding on to
Yeah,
the
you're
key.
stuck with it.
Oh
Now you
boy.
won't be dragged.
And underneath, what you see is like the circle with the squiggly. It looks like an 8-point compass wheel. Each of them at different points. It almost looks like a blazing black sun underneath your feet, holding you in place.
Wow, this just got more fun.
All right. Now, in Alessia 4-2, are you
Yes.
making any actions to help them at all in their room of murder ball?
Sure, I'll walk in there.
Okay, you walk in, you see this big, angry murder ball. You see a man in a suit and a kabuki mask, anchored in place by this shiny, kind of indigo dark rune wheel that's on the ground.
Okay.
You see her whip stuck in its mouth. And you see him standing there kind of going, sorry.
So he's in a gravity well. Is
He is, yes.
there any way I
that's
can
nice.
pull him out of it by just grabbing a hold of his arm and pull him out of it? Or would I rip his arm off?
I think that depends on how well you do.
Well, I know I can't use magic.
What is the benchmark on your magic? So take a 10, add it to your magic.
26.
26. So outroll a 26, you can pull him free. If you don't, you might dislocate his arm or something. I don't know. At that point, it kind of depends on his strength and constitution.
And the beast itself, I could attack the beast itself.
You could attack the beast itself if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
It's got a lot of fur.
Oh, I can make a coat. Yes. I have motivation now.
A critter coat.
Yeah. I could use its skin as leather for my jacket and the fur as the fur part of my coat. All right, I am going to reach out with... I do actually have bladed weapons. They can manifest themselves. So I'll just go old school, like, try and eviscerate some part of it.
Okay, so you shift your hands into the blades and
Yep.
go to town on it.
It's like the T-1000.
All right.
Okay.
So its benchmark is 35.
Okay. I've rolled a 19.
That's good.
Do I add strength to that? What do I add to that?
Your blades and everything actually are shifting ability.
That's
and
a
those
nano?
go off of it's nanotech that goes off your intellect.
Okay. And I get a +3 to nano. So that's 22 plus 17, whatever that is. I increase my intelligence.
That's a 39.
All right, I think I got it.
What's the damage rating on your nanotech?
Damage rating on nanotech.
You don't have anything written in your weapons box, do you?
Weapons, I got equipment. There's nothing in my weapons box. Yes.
Well,
Okay, I'm going to
his
say that
arm
your
is his
nanotech
weapon.
is... I'm sorry, what?
His arm is his weapon.
Yes,
You could
his
write
arm-
my arm.
I'm writing
His
it
arm
down.
is his weapon, but
Whatever
I
he
would
says.
probably rate these since they're not probably like little hand daggers. You're probably making like big choppy swords out of them.
T-1000.
All right, so but you can't obviously hold it two-handed, so it can't be a large weapon. Say a medium rating.
Yeah.
I'll give you a 6. Write that in your weapons box. 6
6.
DMG. So you run up and you start just hacking and slashing away pieces of the fur and the skin so that you can make yourself a coat, basically. It
Can I hit a
starts
button on my
growling and
chest
howling.
that starts playing like kind of choir, like yeah, exactly. No drums. It's just
the choir.
Just the choir part. Yeah.
Angelic. All right, in Alessia, are you trying to help them at all?
You got to add that to the video or to the audio recording.
I think that I'm gonna try to
The choir
commune
effect
with
on that.
Beast.
Okay.
Well, is he already being stabbed?
He is being skinned.
Ew. I don't want to commune with him now. I'm gonna cast Forest Flesh.
Okay.
benchmark is for this?
You're just doing force flesh, right? So it's just you're casting it on yourself.
Yeah.
So what's your magic rating? Like right there.
I mean, I got a 30, so it doesn't matter. It's just like my armor. I got a 30.
30? Yeah. So you're good. You armor up. You got bark for skin, basically.
No, I
Oak
don't.
flesh. All right. So the creature starts to snap back because obviously it's being slashed at and hurt and all that sort of stuff, but it cannot manage to get anything that's outside of the circle. Unfortunately, there's only one person inside the circle with it. So if you want to try and withstand that, I guess you can't really roll out of the way here.
Yeah, no, this is going to be... You have to be straight up cone.
So take it through your physique if you want to.
Oh, okay. I'm going to need another cheap. That was a 25.
All right, so you try to basically like punch him in the face, like you pull back and you like try to punch him in the face, but now he's got a hold of your hand, and he's only got the mouth, so he's like chomped onto your hand. Fortunately, in the movement of opening his mouth to chomp down, your whip got free.
Oh,
So
thank goodness.
there you go.
What's the damage rating?
Is he... He's chomping him right now?
Yeah, 8.
8. Okay.
Just kind of like gnawing on his hand a little bit.
Are runes like spells where I can only use each one time, or can I use them as many times as I want?
As many times as you have spell slots. So if you can cast up to 8, you could use one spell 8 times before you can't use any more spells.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you've used 2. You have 6. Or however
No,
many.
he's saying I can use each spell 7 times.
So let me clarify that. So if you have 7 in total, you can use any one of them 7 times.
Yeah,
but
you don't
once
have,
you've spent 7 spell points, you're out. You have to recharge.
you have to meditate.
Okay.
Look, he's giving me love bites.
Yeah, nums.
We have different definitions for that now. But can you... Haven't used my command on him yet. Can you just kill it already? I mean, rip its tongue out. Do something. I can only do so much from here.
Is that a command?
Yes.
Okay.
I can put
It
a
is.
hole inside his mouth.
Yes.
Alright.
Give it that
Fine.
5-alarm chili.
Fine, it was angering me anyways.
Whatever you need to tell yourself.
All right, so how do you plan on...
Well, it has me... It has my hand there.
It does.
I'm going to grab its taste bud and just light it on fire.
Okay.
Grab it by the taste buds.
Ooh, it might smell good in there in a minute. Like roasted tongue.
Alright, let's see. I am a Leighton. That's okay. That's going to be a 30.
30? All right, so that's a partial success. What's your damage rating on your fire?
8 damage for 3 rounds.
All right, so since you're only a partial success, he'll take 4 damage.
Okay.
And for how many rounds?
3.
3? Okay, so it repeats burning damage at 2, or does it keep the 8 each time? How do you have that written?
It was halved. It should be 4.
So
So
if he
you-
deals 4, then he's going down to 2 damage.
Yeah, I'm going to go down to 2 for each one, yeah.
All right, so you managed to blow up a fireball inside of his mouth, but you can't quite seem to see what you're doing. You only got the one hand free, and he does, like, there's like smoke coming out of his mouth now. It smells like barbecue. He's not dead, though. You failed your command.
Well, it looks like he finally ate a Hot Pocket.
Hot pocket. All right.
I'm just going to maintain concentration.
Like
on
pizza
myself
bagels
since
better.
its duration is concentration.
You can
Gotcha.
have them in the morning.
All
or
right.
the evening.
So at this moment, the creature is slowed. It is taking damage from fire and is currently trying to mash down on his hand. So I think he's a little distracted. So I'm going to take his benchmark down to 30 for those that are not currently existing inside of his mouth.
I am going to attack this creature's eye. One of its eyes.
It has one. It's right here.
Pizza's
Big,
on the
huge,
table.
beautiful blue eye.
$34.
Nice. So you succeed. I guess you're shooting it or throwing a dagger at it or...
Hitting it with the whip. No electric charge.
Just whip it in the eye. All right, so as you're staring at in the eye, like you got your hand inside its mouth, she just whips it, and it blasts electricity all through its eye and goes, and just like eye juice.
Oh, no electric charge.
Oh,
Just-
no electric. Well, it slices it open and juice still pops out. Gross. Just
That's right. Whip it good.
dripping on you. It's beating up and dripping off of your mask, but it's definitely staining the suit.